reckon you're shitting me. Cattle, eh? Gonna go up muster a couple paddocks there today. Got horses, dogs, wife, got young Das coming, the old fella Nev and me. Should be good. Just gotta get some cattle in, processing them and that sort of thing. But we'll catch some horses this morning, then we'll get into it. I'm going to grab a few heifers, they're down the paddock, just going to take them up to the prairie, so don't need all the dogs, only need 2. Just move the middle divider up, just going to bring 3 heifers up to Mount Perry, so just make enough room for these horses, got to fit 4 in here.
They've all got access now.
Right, aren't they all going to Perry tomorrow?
Yeah. It's the next day they're going to Perry. We're still on a motorbike practice.
Okay.
We're going to have the motorbike practice.
What are you doing with that red clear? That thick set pepper?
So this is care on calf, yellow care, and the dark thick set.
What are we doing with that thick, that young heifer there? That always does well. That fish heifer, yeah.
You're going to Reid's Creek?
If he's coming now then?
Yeah. Yeah.
What one's staying? And then big cow, that big red cow?
Yeah, they're staying.
Where's she going again?
Network. So you got the,
You want to...
you got the silly one. The thick set red care. Watch out, Dart. Watch out, mate. Watch out. Second take good.
There you go, bit of action for the morning. That's the importance of being on the gate, so that's on Nev, that one. There you go, bit of climax. Now everything's loaded, jump these dogs up. Well, they just jump by themselves nowadays. Drop into the bakery on the way, it's a sort of a necessity when we go muster. Gin's in there. Some need assistance. Beauty. Let's go. Do the old double check on the pins. Don't want the old cattle falling out the back. I'm going in second. What the fuck? Great start to the morning. Looks like we're going to Mount Perry in first gear. Something's not right here. What the fuck? Fucking, you're shitting me. This is a major issue. We'll literally just get going for mushing for the week. We only got so much time to muster. Dad's on school holidays, so we'll have to get it all done. So it's our only truck. So yeah, this is a big drama. Fuck. I can start it in a second. Might be right. Hopefully third's an option too. Don't stress, don't worry about the little things. So we're filling the truck up now, then we're punching out to Reid's Creek, and then start mushing. We've got cows to get in.
Yeah, first paddock we had to do was Reid's Creek. We bought that back in 1995, so had a few years there now. Paddock that we've done a fair bit of work to and fully developed, so it's all been stick raked and hopefully a pleasure to muster.
The last time I was here filling this bloody truck up, filling up the truck and the ute at the same time, and I forgot to put the cat back on the truck. I thought Dad had done it, so touchy subject, but cat's definitely going on today.
Here, bring it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you do when you don't want to get in the yard, you send the dogs. Works out good.
Tyler, what horse are you going to ride? Yeah.
we're gonna muster, it's split up, isn't it? Pasture paddock.
Probably do the pasture paddock for a start.
Yep. So out here, it's mainly split into 2 paddocks, pasture paddock and the main breeder paddock. So we're just gonna probably muster the pasture paddock first, bring them up, push them to the top of the yards, and then go for a sweep and get the rest out the back. We do know how many heads in each, so when we bring it to lane at the bottom, do a bit of a count, make sure they're sort of all there. So we have to go sweeping out later, that sort of thing. But we'll split up. I'll take 2 dogs with me. Dad will go with Das, with the wedge of dogs, and try and get them all. After a quick chat, Dad and I decided that we're going to drop some matches while we're going. So our fire permit period is still valid, which is really handy. So we're going to cover the country once, we're going to drop matches while we go, and we're just going to clean up some of this old grass. Just going to go for a quick sweep of this back corner, but to be honest, we're going to go for this middle gate into the pasture paddock, but it's friggin', this fire is buzzing. So to be honest, we're going to have to keep going this end of the paddock and go to another coggy's gate. It's a bit of a harder spot to bring cattle through, but as you can see, this fire's ripping to us. So yeah, we'll take it to the back corner this time. So I'm just going to wait here for Das. Just with all this fire that's going on, we really want to stick together. Since he's only done a little bit of burner, I don't really want to lose the lad. Cattle are up in this top corner. We'll do a sweep and go grab them now. So I just got out of this little holding paddock. This fire's ripping through. I was going to shut the gate so I don't put cattle back in there because I had a fence line that was down. But there's actually no stick on the gate, so I have to repair that later on. But the only next thing about this paddock is that there's literally a dozer across that paddock worth about $80,000. So this fire's actually come into this paddock where we're mustering now, which isn't ideal when you got a dozer sitting up there and there's all dead grass around it, so she could light up. So that's just one thing that we're really conscious of, but we'll go for a sweep of this paddock now. And we might just stick around this dozer and make sure nothing lights up, because 80 grand down the drain doesn't sound good to me.
So with the fire, it's normally done around that September, October when dry period after winter. And the whole idea is the most economic way to control, one, the old grass, get rid of the old grass, allow the new grass to come through. And then also any regrowth and weeds and the likes that have come through. Very economic manner of how to control it. And you just have to get smart about it though, with the lay of the land, obviously in this hilly country, and where the wind is blowing. The fire will always go up the hills a lot faster than it will downhill and so forth.
So Das and I are having some real dramas here. This mob of cattle, they play on this every time. This is the only sort of spot that we can get them across this little creek here, but she's proving a bloody good challenge here, but we'll see how we go.
When cattle run in one paddock for a long time, they start to play on different areas. And so that's what you're just seeing there in the creek. Even though the country's all open and that sort of thing, they always seem to find a little mongrel spot like that. Even though it's as simple as the creek, they just really try to make it difficult. They don't want to get to the yards, and they really show it. So the herd that we run here is all commercial cattle. They're all drought master mostly, and we've got a little bit of a Serratelli cross in there as well. We bought a Serratelli bull a couple of years back, so that's all little creamy calves that you'll see you trotting around. In total, we run about 450 breeders in our whole operation.
So I just got back in the yards, brought the first mob up. My dust just called out and said that I missed some, so it was about 15 or so over the top there. So I go lap them, bring them up the lane, throw them in the yards, and then Dust and I'll do a sweep out the back. Should be chasing another 40 or so heads, so go grab them. Should be a lot easier. Hopefully there's no fire out there. We won't drop any matches. Make it a lot easier for the second paddock to go and get in, but go grab them now. Just come down on the other side, and then from there we'll bring them up this bit of a, like there's a bit of a valley in the guts of it. We'll bring them up that, yep, and through there, and then we'll just cut down the middle. There's a good chance that they'll try and feed out to the left of that sort of a spur there.
They'll sort of bring them down.
Yeah, down that one there. But they'll probably try and shortcut along here, so one of us will go on that side, just bend them back across, and then once we hit that, hit the bottom, just cross them across the creek. Most of them will come, but some will try and shortcut. Got to block them from going through the creek, like I said there before, eh?
Look, they're on the other side.
Is there cattle on your left?
I don't know.
Are they in the paddock that you're in?
I'm in, but on the other side of the fence here.
Young fellas, eh? They know what paddock he's in, this lad, I'll tell you. No, this Dust has come up a few times on the school holidays, so he's still getting used to our country and what paddocks are ours and what's not and that sort of thing, so he'll get there one day, he'll be right. We'll straighten up these fences. It's a bit of a pressure point here, and it's quite loose as you can see. So quickly straighten these up, then I'll take off that way, then I'll meet Dust at the back to bring this big mob over.
Or am I always coming down, even with my feet on the ground? I can't seem to make a sound that's worth listening to. I'm always waking up, nowhere close enough. But one day, love, it'll be different. I'm always coming down. I'm always coming down.
Yeah, went for a lap then. I had a quick count, got about 42 or so. I'm pretty sure that's close to the number that for chasing. One cow tried to piss off there, the dog sealed her back. I don't know if we got it on film, but I see that, that's the main thing. Dogs are doing their job. Priority 1, Dust didn't fall off. Priority 2, Holland didn't fall off. Priority 3, so it's a good little mush of it. So now I think we'll just run through a bit of smoko. Yeah, I'll be done. Yeah. The boss has said smoko. What's for lunch, Dust?
I don't know. Green buns.
Green buns.
Yep.
Green buns. So it's called a fast one now, low quick feed. Whilst we've been mustering, fire has gone back also the direction of the wind, more than sort of expected. And so Dad's had to backburn around the yards whilst Das and I going for a quick lap. So better safe than sorry. But once we had smoke, we'll draft out some of these cows, pull off any weaners. There's not probably enough calves to brand. We'll be branding at Christmas time. They're only sort of half grown. They're not really worth branding like 20 odd calves. So we'll draft up these cows and we're going to split them up into 2 different paddocks depending on what balls they're going over certain cows. So it's chasing all yellow compared to the sandy, darker droughty. So we'll draft them up and should be beer time by then after that. Hopefully it does. There we go. So just applying this multi-min. The application spot is just behind the ear here on the beast. Nice little soft spot. Throw it in, and so with beasts over 2-year-old, it's 1 mil per 100 kilos. So they're about 400 or 500 kilos, so we're hitting them with 5 mil. Bring it to you, love.
The main reason why we draft these calves off these cows is so when we send these cows up the vet crush, we don't need the calves in there because we're just backlining these cows. We're going to hit them with tick stuff and for worming. So just clean the cows up, and the calves actually get that through the cow's milk. So the calves don't actually need backlining or nothing. So we'll split them off, put them down the bottom so we can get a count of the calves. And then the other reason, the most important reason, is so they don't get trampled on, and that's the thing in the vet crush. It can sort of be a little pressure point there, so we just split them up, don't need to go together. So this old cow, she's just gone down at the back of the race while we're doing stuff up the front, processing a few, and she's just walked over a bit, and she's just been a bit old, a bit poorer condition, so she's come down. Nearly going to pop up here in a minute. We've had a few cracks trying to straighten her up. The back of her is just getting caught onto that rail. We've tried to leverage it up and have a rail behind her, try and let her pop up. She's having a crack, she's not done yet. We'll see how we go. Dad's just grabbed some pliers. We might cut out this bottom rail and snig her out. We'll just see how we go. But we've still got a bit of energy in us. If we try and get it right, she might just pop up yet. With this cow going down, it's extremely important that we get her up as soon as we can. Now, with only the 3 of us and no machinery around, it is super hard to get her up. It's such a mongrel spot. We'll see how we go, but it's not looking good.
just being persistent with her. She's having a crack. Once she does have a crack, she doesn't quite get up. We'll just give her a quick spell. Just let her have a minute. If you keep going at them, they'll just call it a day and they'll just sulk and sit there. So we're just going steady with her. We're going to give her a couple more cracks. Then if it doesn't work, we'll take this rail out. We'll just pull her out and she'll pop back up. But we'll just wait a couple of minutes. Get her in a good spotty. We're tucking her feet under, getting the rail on the other side. Our biggest issue is on the far side. Her back just keeps catching on the rail. So it's not letting her just pop back up and get square. So we keep resorting back to that, popping her up. Dad's on the head, just pulling her up square. And then Darcy's just giving a bit of encouragement at the back.
Alright, mate, you ready?
We're unable to get this cow up. She's just not able to just pop up how we want her. It's really a bastard of a spot, but I mean, we've got to do what we've got to do. We're going to cut this bottom rail out, and we're going to have to snig her out with the car as soon as we can, because the more she's down, the worse she's going to get.
Tell you what, they get themselves in some predicaments, and then you go to help them, and you change a heap of shit, pull rails out, and they keep going forward, and they get themselves stuck again in a mongrel spot. Oh. No, we'll get her out in a second. She's alright, she's getting worked out, but you just gotta go steady with them, like you just can't get in front of them. The old girls will throw it in, we can't have that.
So this cow shot forward as Dad's getting the ute. What a bloody blessing, to be honest. Thank God I was on the gate. So I quickly flicked it across in front of her, which gave her the opportunity to come into this little yard. If she kept going forward, we would have had nowhere where we could pull her out. She would have been further up the race. We would have been in proper dramas.
We just rocked her up, just make her sit up. So we just give it a 5 minutes, let her feel that she's in a comfortable position. That's where they sleep, so that's a good position. She's just out of breath a bit, so let her settle down and she'll get up under her own accord very shortly, I believe.
We'll count up. Got 2 Mickeys, 2 steers, 5 F's, and then the rest are unbranded. Do a quick count of the other ones up top, just so we know what we have. So each time we muster anything that gets branded and put back to the paddock, we got an exact count of how many Mickeys, how many heifers, how many steers. So when we muster the next time, we know we're chasing X amount of cows, X amount of calves, boy, girl, Mickey. So just keeping a tally on that sort of thing goes a long way. If calves die and like that sort of thing, you know exactly what you got. And we also have photos of each cow. So another aspect that we sort of not many people do is take photos of each cow. Got their nils number and that sort of thing all on it. So if we know that we're missing 3 head in our count, we can go through the photos and we can actually pick the 3 that we're missing. So when Dad will come out a few weeks later, he might spot 2 of them or something like that. So we know that they're in the paddock, we just missed them. But yeah, little things like that, something a bit different for you.
More drought master type of cows down, mate. Yeah, probably some of those ones that we brought from Bundy even. Like those 2. Those 2 from Bundy. Yeah, you bring it.
We've done a quick draft of these cattle now. We've got a rough split, but we do need to go grab a few from this top yard just to even numbers out so it's smick. So when we bring our 4 Mickeys out, we can split them up into each paddock, and we've got about 2 Mickeys for about 40 head each. up there too.
Had a good day today. Dad and Nat, they're just going to drop a couple of neighbours back off in the truck, jump these dogs in, I'll punch back to Bundy and call it a day. Nice early one today. She's done it before, she's got plenty of kicks up the butt. Get up. Guys, get up. Not open now, love. Get up. Get up. Go on, get up. Get up. Tricks to the trade. Just like kids. Don't give them the first opportunity. Give them a little think about it. Come on, get it. You can do it. Encouragement. Give encouragement to dogs. And us. And us.
Thank you very much, everyone, for watching the first episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It's great fun to show everyone what we get up to, how we do things. Each operation is different, so it's really good to see and learn off different people. So hopefully everyone got a bit out of this. Really enjoyed it. It was exceptional, and we've got 2 more episodes coming out soon, so make sure you stay tuned. The next one is at Stony Creek.